Okay, so again, hello, welcome. Out of the park baseball 23 drop today, and it's time for us to start a new series here. Still going to be doing the football manager, the soccer. I'm really liking that, but let's face it, I've got thousands of hours into this game, so I can't let this go by. So just on the surface here, I just glanced at a couple of things. Everything looks pretty much the same. I think a lot of the changes were with the rules and all the stuff that happened in the off season. So let's go start a new standard game. I don't know, Winnie, we want to add any leagues in. We're going to live start with today. And we are going to, let's add in the U.S. Independent. I don't know that I will do anything, but I've never played with them before. So let's do that. Start the game. And this is the first time I've loaded it up, so it may take extra long here, but normally I like to try to take one of the worst teams from the last year or two, and that's who I like to play. See if I can do anything with them. The team I am going to take this year hasn't been terrible, but some things happened in the off season, and I think it would be interesting to pick them up starting today and see what I can do with it. There's been some how do I want to put this? There were some rumblings around that team. The fan base is not quite happy, but they're rather dissatisfied. And if you had talked to the fan base a year ago at this time, and you told them that they would not be happy today, they probably wouldn't have believed you. So, yeah, this is going to take forever to load up here. Just hang on. I am naming my coach. Is going to be Red Dawn. That's why you will see that as the video header. More like I'm thinking that this is going to be the turnaround. This is the dawn of a new era. So yeah, let's hopefully this gets going here. We can go ahead and get in and take a look here. I'm going to leave most of the settings the way they are. I'm going to be the general manager. I will hire a coaching staff or use the coaching staff that's available. My thought is that I am not going to do like I did and sit and sim every day. We may do lumps of days because I don't want one season to take 3 months to do. I want to see if we can build something. So any input that you all have, I will take. You leave me comments, I'll read them. We'll see where we're going with that. I'll take whatever budget the owner gives me. I'm not going to play with the finances. This is going to be a straight up. What can we do if we were to take over this team today? And this is loading. Well, why don't I do this? I'll go ahead and show you who we are going to take. Hope this plays. Yes, we are taking Cincinnati. Like I said, their fan base is unhappy. Back to the game. Their fan base is a lot of them are unhappy today. They've lost, 8 or 9 in a row. They've only got 2 wins. They traded away one of their best pitchers, a fan favorite outfielder. They promised, as they were trading these players, they had promised the fan base that, don't worry, we're bringing people in. And they didn't bring the big splash name that everybody thought they were going to bring in. So, so we always do July 4th of 1977. No, 76. The the United States bicentennial. So I am going to be GM. Will not be the manager, and we are going to take the Reds. 2-11 is where they are at currently. So the way I'm playing it is that the pressure has gotten to Castellini, the owner. He has fired the general manager and has tapped me and brought me in to see if I can do something to save the season and to build into the future. So they want us to play 500 ball. Well, I'm already way behind the 8 ball on that. Improve team's home runs. Acquire a most valuable player award. They did pick up Tommy Pham, but that was I believe that was before they traded away it was Sonny Gray and Suarez and Winker and the catcher. Who was the catcher? I don't know. Anyways, Tommy Pham was a decent pickup, but the fans expected more. So I've not looked at anything on here. I've not looked at player salaries, where we're at budget-wise, nothing. So let's go ahead and what do we want? We want, that's what we want. So Castellini, trusting our working relationship will be a good one. New goals. Turning a profit. Play 500. Yeah, we're already right through it. Keep building up team. Playoff in 4 years. Okay. This is a live start save. Yes, John. I'm starting with today. Today's date, and we're going to start it right there. I understand why the Reds traded away the players they did. It was because of salary. Winker was involved with this Suarez trade because the only way they could get anybody to take Suarez was to throw Winker in, and they had to get his salary off the books. They had to get Gray's salary off the books. Had to get Bernhardt's salary off the books. Because of COVID, and this is not what was said publicly or anything, but in my mind, because of COVID, they've been running a negative. Let's face it, a lot of the teams were. They were getting TV money, but they weren't getting the people in the stands. Wasn't getting any of that concession revenue or anything. So I understand they thought moving forward the best way was to cut the salary now and then build up upon this year. Start adding some of that salary back in as they start getting profit again. So that's my thought here. We're not going to, but let's go ahead and look and see where we're at with the salary, or with budget-wise. What do we have? We do have 13 million, 18 million for free agents, 28 for extensions. See, we got room next year for extensions. So, we're not going to have many players to sell. I mean, we do have a decent core. We got Green, who is the rookie coming in, stud pitcher. You have India, you're going to be your superstar second baseman. You've got some other decent pieces around. You got a couple more pitchers who haven't proven anything yet, but are right there. So if we can make it through this season, keep me from dumping anybody, I just gotta not get fired this year. I think we can move forward and do something. So let's look at, I don't know, what do we want to look at here? Let's look at the, let's do it this way. Hunter Green, Gutierrez, Nadello. Those three, all three of those are, I think, Vladimir, I think, had a few starts last year, right? 22. I didn't realize he had that many. Okay, he had 22 starts last year. Green, this is his first year. Nadello, this is his first year. You still have Malley around. Sam Martin is, well, he had a couple starts last year, a couple this year. Very young. Same thing with the bullpen. A lot of changes from last year there, so we got to figure out what we got, what we don't have. Garcia is your backup, and Stevenson is your normal starter catcher, but he is, I believe, on the injured list. Of course, Votto is your first baseman. Moran is your backup third. Farmer is covering for India, who is, I believe, on the, I don't know if he's on the injured list or the sick list. They kept saying he had an illness, but Drury is your third baseman. We'll see if he can turn it around. I mean, he's not batting 200 yet, so we'll see. Riddle as your shortstop. I think somebody's hurt. Who do we have? Yeah, Stevenson's out with a concussion. India is, I guess he's on the disabled for 5 more days. Moustakas is out. Barrero is got a day left. Naquin is. We got a lot of guys on the injured list. That's probably one reason that they're not winning right now. But we will keep an eye on the we're allowed 28 players now on the active roster due to the rule changes. We only have 28 on the 40-man. So we got room to play there. $29, $33, $29. Of course, always a ton down in the bottom. So, any questions? Where we're going to head at this season? Like I said, I plan on simming. When we sit down to do this, I plan on simming multiple days at a time. We are not going to sit and watch the games. We're not going to. We may not even be checking box scores for a lot of the games. We're going to try to move a little faster than I normally do. Looks like we got some guys in AAA who can come up if we need them. So I'll have to go in and study this. I do not know. In fact, I don't know everybody on the current roster. So we'll have to check out the. I'll have to sit down and study the rosters a little bit. Especially check out the minor leagues. I do want to get a better feel for the minor leagues than what I normally do. That's why I'm not going to manage the game. We're going to hire coaching and managers. But yeah, I wanted to hop on. We'll just take a look at everything. See how this looks. This looks and feels pretty similar to last year, to the previous years. So Nick Kroll is still the assistant. Bell's the manager. Okay. We'll fix all that up. Minor leagues. So I will take advice from all of you. So if you're watching it live, put it on right into the chat. If you're watching a replay on YouTube, leave a message. I will read those, and I'll take your advice into consideration. Prospect. Let's go with the entire organization and current rankings. Where are we at? So no major surprises on any of that, except for the bullpen. We got a couple guys in AAA they say should be up. I will look hard at the current roster. Being that the National League is now using the DH, I'm going to play the game differently. I think I'm going with a heavier bullpen. Maybe an extra starter. Put them in as, I don't know if we'll use 6 starters. We might use 6 starters. Of course, that's up to the manager, too. But I'm going to go with a heavier bullpen, a little lighter bench. Since we don't have to do double switches this year, you just need enough guys on the bench in case somebody gets hurt. And if you have the best player for that position starting, you shouldn't have to sub them out for their batting average or their defense or anything. Excuse me while I take a drink here. Sorry about that. I'm also a little dry. So we top prospects. Well, top 2 prospects are in the majors. Williamson's in AAA. We'll see if we can move De La Cruz along this year. Ashcroft's in AAA. That's 2 more starters down in AAA. Ivan Johnson. So we might have some players coming up. So what are we looking at? All the big guys are in clear down in the bottom yet. Single A. Williamson's going to be a third there. So, what Votto. What's his contract like? It's either this year or next year. It says last year. 22, 23, and team option for 24. Okay. With no buyout. Well, we're still owing $50 million. Yeah, he's not going. He wants to stay in Cincinnati. Okay. Well, let's go out here and look at our lineup. We got Pham leading off. Senzo. Well, see, this is going to be tough because India would be our leadoff hitter. All right, so I guess I'm not going to change these. We'll let these ride. Who's the DH? Votto. And Moran's at first. Votto. Moran. Really? You're not putting Votto in the field. What's Votto hitting? $133. Yeah, we need help. Another player that's no longer on the team is Shogo Yakiyama. He was the one they spent, what was it, 4 years ago? They spent a ton of money to bring him in. And he was released in the off season. I think they paid like $20 million just to negotiate a contract with him. So the Reds have spent money and just not paid the dividends that they've wanted. And then with COVID coming around, it really hurt them. So, we will be scouring the waiver wire. Anybody who can help the team. We will be looking on the trade market. But again, I am not going to go down my normal road of I have to make trades. This team is what this team is. it's been set in stone for me. This is what I got. We're already in the season, so I'm doing the live start. So we're going to. I mean, if I was picking it up today, I couldn't go in and start trying to make trades. Who am I going to get rid of? Senzel, I mean, he's hitting 0.95. Aquino, I mean, he's even worse. Farmer's the only decent guy, but he can play all the infield positions. Catcher, first, second, third, short. I mean, he can play everywhere in the infield. You don't want to. I mean, he's a great piece to have on the bench, and at $2 million, I mean, I don't think we would get enough to make the trading him worthwhile. I think he's better for us to have him on the roster. Nobody's going to want Votto, not with $50 million owed to him over the next 2 years. Unless he absolutely turns it on, pitches like he did, or hits like he did in the second half of last year. Because if I remember right, he had a rough start last year. But we'll see. Can't move Garcia. He's our backup for Stevenson. So yeah, I mean, I just don't have the players that unless I package some minor leaguers together and try to get somebody, but I think we're going to build this. I usually like to build my teams from the catcher out. Catcher, and you go up the middle. Catcher, short and second. Your center fielder. Then I usually like to try to pick up another center fielder and move, keep the best one in center field and move the other one over to either right or left, depending on what they can play. I like to build my pitching staff. I don't like to take a lot of relievers. I'd rather have more starters, and then put the starters in the bullpen. You start with, I like to have 2 really good closers in the pen. One of them you use as a setup guy. You take your best, if you got 7 starters, you put your 5 in the rotation, you put 2 in the bullpen. One can be long relief, the other one can come in when you need somebody for 2 or 3 innings every other day. With the DH and the new rules, maybe I'll rethink that. We'll see. I do plan on, like I said, carrying more pitching this year. We'll still have to set up strategy. What does he like? Gonna me change it? No, we don't want openers. I don't like the idea of using openers. Put your best guy out there. If your best guy's in the bullpen, send him down to AAA and stretch him out. What is he like? All right. We'll run with this with what he's got here right now. And we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. This being, like I said, I'm going to move faster. I may take a couple of games and do them offline where I might watch the game. Just to get a feel for, maybe a little different feel for who's really doing what versus looking at the numbers. Because I am not a cybermetrics guy. I do not. I believe more in the eye test. What else do we want to see? We got to set up our scouting budget. If it looks like it's already set, so there ain't nothing we can do with that. We can let's do that. Task list. Okay, recently scouted. We don't. Oh, we do have some here they've scouted. Okay. That's got to be everybody. There's Shogo. Yeah, nobody on the top there is available, which I didn't think they would be. Right fielder. Bats left. 29. One year, 3.8. That's not horrible. I don't know that he can bring much to the team. Can we let's compare him? Not with Votto. Right field with Aquino. Well, he would be better. Contract. Yeah, he's making a lot less. See, I think we have to watch our budget. I don't think I can start blowing money yet. So I am going to end this here. I just wanted to do a quick setup, take a look at it. Is there anything you guys want to see before we move on from here? Just curious. Any jobs open? Manager jobs. Oh, GM. Well, yeah, down in the independent leagues. All right. League League home. Look at our top 100s. We have anybody? I think what I'm going to do is start looking not so much at everybody's major league rosters, but we will look at their minor league rosters. Yeah, we don't have. Oh, there we have De La Cruz. All right. Hunter Green, of course, he's on the big league roster already. Nudello is also on the big league roster. Williamson is in AAA. So we're pitcher heavy, which is good. That's a good thing. I got the draft coming up. All right. What else do we want to see? Roster. Front office. We already looked at that, I think. Glanced at it. We already looked at our goals here. 500. Improved the home runs. Needed MVP winner. Yeah, that's not going to come this year. I'm not even looking at these two. We just got to try to play 500 ball and try not to lose. Try to hit some home runs. All right, well, let's play roll forward. Let's just that's a tutorial. Let's roll forward and see what happens. Okay. Got a couple guys back. Okay, so yeah, that's not what I wanted. I knew that wasn't what I wanted. That's what I want. So Castillo's coming over. We're going to send him down. So he's going to second, so we need him to go down. Can't send Riddle down. I'm going to send down one of the outfielders. All right. We got the lineups. Castillo jumps right into the number one spot. followed by Malley. Green goes down to number 3. He's got a 100 pitch count. That's probably because he'll throw every one of those 100 pitchers at 98 miles per hour better. So let's go here and I want to do both of them. There we go. Van Cicel, Votto, Drury, Barrow, Solano, Fraley, Farmer, and Garcia. So pretty close. Flip-flopped a couple guys there. And we lost 8-3. Well, let's do one more just to see what happens here. Lost 6-1. Yeah, it's going to be a long season. Gave up a home run, 3 earned runs. Do we have a lot of extra bench players? That 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. Okay. At some point, we may, I don't know. "13 bench players. That just seems a lot. What was our schedule look like coming up? One more against St. Louis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We've lost 11 in a row. So that puts us at 2-13, right? 2-13. And lost another one. Lost 12 in a row. So we're going to have to figure out a way to right this ship. We've still got 3 more against San Diego, which just swept us. I guess I was out in San Diego. What's Colorado doing? They're 8-7. I guess we stand a chance against Colorado right now. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us. We're 9 games back already. We may be out of contention by May 1st. I don't remember seeing this last year, where they tell you how many times you played the other teams or what team has played the other teams. That's neat. Wild card. I mean, even Baltimore's gotten 4 wins. Minus 51 on the... That's our problem. We're not scoring runs. All right. I'm going to have to look at this and figure out why we're not scoring runs. So, I think I'm going to leave it here for today. Thanks for watching. We'll continue on with this Red Dawn, and yeah, I don't know. I took the time to quickly do this today, which means it's what I had to do this afternoon. It's going to be put off till tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'll get an episode in tomorrow or Sunday. Monday we'll be back to Football Manager. But we will do a lot of this. Some of this I may not even live stream. I may just take a quick half hour here or there and do a video and put up. So make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the videos, please. Help that algorithm. Leave me comments on all my games. Tell me what I should be doing, what I'm doing wrong. I know you guys can help me with this. You guys can help me a lot by saying, hey, you know, this guy's down playing the AAA for so-and-so, and in real life he's looking pretty good. We'll see what he looks like on the game, and we can take a look at him and see maybe we can steal a couple of quality minor leaguers and help turn this around, because this got the potential to be really, really bad. So until next time, I really appreciate you stopping in. Please, again, give it a like, comments, and I will see you down the road.